Hi friends, welcome back to one more video.
Hi friends, today we can learn into the Spring Security, how we can implement and all. First of all, we need to open the Spring Initializr here. In this Spring Initializr dependencies, I have added into the Spring Web and Spring Security, Lombok and Spring uh, Thief Leaf. Thief Leaf for UI perspective, I have added. And here and some of the annotations also required like JWT and all. We can see that once I have downloading this file now. Okay, yeah, I have downloaded into the here. Sorry, it's a profile. Is there that way is a problem? I have added into the Spring Security. It will be downloaded into the security file here to the desktop here and open this desktop. In my IntelliJ ID, I'm opening the application. Yeah, this is a Spring Security application, and I'm opening now. I have opened the pom.xml file here in this pom.xml file. Unnecessary stuff here. This is whole things is no need, and we are using on Java 21. That is okay, and I have to configure into the JWT implementation. I have did this one. Can go ahead and new version also if is okay. As of now, I'm using on this one, no issue. And here, some of the uh, starter dependencies required, like thief leaf and this security and all this okay. And here, one thing is missing: H2 database is not there, and JPA is not there. Yeah, for DB connection, yeah, that is we can see. I have to add this dependencies like if I go for here, this one. This is the JPA dependencies and up to what generability token and okay, this is the generability token related information. And here I have into the accelerator also for here and this one is that the main dependencies is required, and checking some other things is maybe required and yeah, everything is cool. This is good only, and Spring Security already added. Yeah, now I'm planning to build the application now. Okay, and we install or we build the application. Yeah, downloading the whole dependencies, required dependencies for that. Yeah, it's done. This application is up and running. No issue as of now. And here is SRC folder. What is there? You can see. If this is the main application, that is correct, and application property file is a security file is there, and the port number I have changed into the 8080. That is good. And what other things here required? And here demo application I have added into this. This is good. Security is there. Let's see what is happens when I run this application. Okay, this is the password we got now. And here we not getting any controller and all. Okay, now by default, one of the controller is there. Like here, the host 8080 and login is there. Okay, when I run this one, it will asking an username password like it should be admin and the password whatever is there on your console here. Okay, by default is admin and this is the password is there. Okay, no matter user is there and password is there. Yeah, connected, but we're not getting any controller. That's the issue. You can see that. So, okay, here I have not written any controller, just I'm written the sample controller, REST controller here, and here mapping also on public string remove hello hello application. Here get mapping uh, hello like this. Now restarting the application. Just we need to click the restart the application. Yeah, it is restarted, and here okay, go for UI. Okay, yeah, it's print the hello. Okay, this is print. It's fine. I go for new page, new content page, and here I have written proposed 8080. Okay, now hello, I'm written here. Asking them username password. See, enter the hello, but it will be went into the login page. Now it will be user and password should be whatever is showing on here, generated password, which come here password. See, it's login and continue with it. Once login is done, the session should be shown to the database application side. It will work. Okay, now hello is print application is up and running. Good. Now we can modify into the some of the modifications like here if you go for application.property file. Okay, now this application.property file is okay. Now I'm modifying the refactor the code and the YML file. Okay, interested to do like YML file modifications and all. It's a simple for no do all operation for coding perspective. And here full one is there, and here the one okay, should become here, and the name should be like this. Okay, and this is correct. And server.port number we written the server.port should be port number should be there like this 8080 port number should be run here. And we need to configure the data source also. How we can configure into the data source application. Okay, done. Here data source configuration is there. Our data source configuration we can configure like this. And here we are using as a H2 database. That's why we have configured. We have to configure into the our own modifications like here. This is okay, and here is there and password is there. Okay, here this is security DB like in-memory database. Here I have console is okay, and after that JPA properties like Hibernate show all as H2 console also it will be show and here and path. We have to look at the path here, but H2 console is there, and we have to configure into the logging also. Uh, log and level log level is there on the here org.spring framework dot security and the debug mode. Okay, this is something has problem. Okay, let's see. You can see later that how we can like this way is good. So you can dive into this one. Here log levels and the path is there, and here demo B should be demo should be our package .com package is there. Here we have to configure into the JWT configuration is there, and here JWT can security key, and we have written the separate key, and the expiry date is there, and can write on this one. Yeah, you can enter the random one. It's not an issue. Like based on your security, we can add. Yeah, give me a second. Spring Boot annotation is there and property files is there here. Okay, and this one of the implementation. Okay, token prefixes for that is okay. Class origin you can see on to Java code we can do that. And here this health and information, these parameters to exposed to outside. Oh yeah, this is good. Properties files, but element file is good. And here we have the written entity classes, like how we can write on this, like model classes. We can write on here, like here is the model class implementation. Model classes and service layer controller layer. Then repository class. Repository implementation. A repository package can write out like here package is a repository. Yeah, repository. Correct. Repository package is there, and here how to return the user role. Okay, this is the one role class I am returning into the model class here. User roles is there. See user roles yeah, like this. Okay, this import the packages and all. Okay, we now have API applications here. Yeah, we have, but from the application maybe. I go for here, packages. So yeah, it's good. Just build application. That's all. Yeah, as of now, no errors. This test case, this one everything is passed, and right. Finally, tips test not on the test cases. It's good now. Role also done, and one more thing, application user, like can mention as a user is there here. Yep, user is there for this database entity. Yes, welcome back. Closing this one. This is also I'm closing. And, yeah, I go back to IntelliJ ID. This is one of the user, and the user table is there. User table have giant menu to menu application. User roles is there. This roles table we have. Just wait. User roles. Where is that application? Or this is the giant column table user roles. And here this is roles and giant column. This is two. Okay, giant table is created and this user role is created. It's good, and it's one of the one of the table is created. The table it will be joined into the these two values. This okay now for repository classes, how we can um, one by one repository classes we can write down here. Create repository here, and this is interface. Okay, it's extendable API repository, and here app app user dot should be long value. Find by name, it's okay. Or for find my name, this value is there. That is correct. No issue. And here role repository is there. In this role repository, I have to like interface. Come here. This is interface and double repository. And here we have to write down the role. In this model class role, we have to write down here long value find by no, it's role have find by ID, find by name, find by role. Okay, find by name. So okay, no issues. And now it coming into the security implementation, how we can implement and all security implementations and all. We can see one by one. Okay, here user custom user service. We have to write down here customer service implementation, and it implements user details. User details service is there. In this service class, have one method is there. Okay, this is a load the user. This is the main one. This it's coming on API provided like Spring Boot application, Spring Boot security. It's provided. Okay, what will happens internally when it's required for this user details service or service bin, it will be used this service bin here. And here we can write on the application required argument constructor is there, and required service also is implemented here. Okay, it should be implemented here, and here what will happens, it will read the whole users and it will be saved into the local database. Okay, here is a constructor is there, this default constructor by using argument constructor private. Let me okay, like this it will be generated. Okay, this is final value. This value should class it into the local second. Yeah, that's good. Mhm. Yeah, this is the one. It's a good one only. No issue for this constructor wise. It will be created. Service class also it will be created. And we have to load the application for find by name, and it will be get see sample code written here. Okay, if I go through this one, user under this else condition also very for us. Okay, this is option one, and find by name it should be optional. Come here, optional should be this issue is resolved. This is import the collection. This time planning, putting the data here. This is the service, so we got it. This user one, it will be coming into the Spring Security framework is provided into the Spring one here. See, okay, and the Spring.builder that username and password we are passing disable under this authorizations implementation and all it will be coming into the here role. Okay, this is basic authentication purpose. Once login is done, it will be called this username and find the database and it will come here. Okay. And yeah, next part JWT token we have to send into that one. The reason we need to go move into this one utility function, utility package. This package is there. In this util package, we have to write down one util package for JWT util. Okay, this JWT util we need to put the code for. Yeah, I will explain you this one. See here, this is JWT security. We can get from here. This security provided here, and closing the other classes here. And see here, no Spring security is there, and expiry date returns here, and this security key. Okay, security key get here this value here. Okay, 1 second. Okay, it passing on username password, generate the token. I'm not use this uh, function as of now. Is fully not implemented the code and all. Yeah. And is here validate and get username, and based on this token, you get the username, and based on token, you can get the expiry date and return time, and should be expired on this claim and all. Is expired or not? Check the boolean value here. It's a validity token that one that time you can use this one and username password, and also you can get the here. Yeah. Then we have one more filters implementation is there. These filters can use like here I have to return the filter here. Filter means it will be handle the user first user and password for that. Any request is coming that request. This is the JWT filter. It will be extend on one per user. Once per user. We'll see once per user request it will be here. We have to filter internally. This method is there. I have removed this one, and here is the one is. 1 second. Here request for argument required constructor argument here, and here headed component. Component, yeah, here's a thread component. It will be bean should be created for this class. And, here some of the code I have duplicated. Like this, I have to modify this one. Okay, then I need to import this whole packages. JWT already we have written the utility package. Service class also we have written into the our service layer, and Spring dependencies, Spring package. Just I'm importing this implementation. So I will debug and explain you one by one now how you can implement all this implementation. So, yeah, we have configuration also we have to write down. that is, this is the filter, and this is the config. Have grading one package here, like when page config I have written the package here. String config, yes, like here I have to return the string package one. Him to the methods and all. Okay, this is additions. Is configuration. Config means it will be main class, like inside this classes. So some of the beans is there. That's why I have written the configuration annotation. If is only one bean is there, we can use this component one. Okay, yeah, can go through the code like we need unjitability implementation and all what are the class origin bean, what are the beans is required, we have to configure here. Yeah, yeah, this is a sample code in live application also same like this only, but some more configuration they have written their own implementation is there. Yeah, have required this this beans for feature perspective. That's why I use this one, and this is this one. Okay, communication provided stage. Okay, make sure let it be warnings is not a matter for that. And okay, we're not using active one. See here, 300 means it will be calling on our React application. Suppose here we can write down like whatever is required, like 0. The domains only it will be accept this call. Okay, this is order by one means so it will be creating an first bean for whole application. Like when starting the application, it will be priority. We can give that which one is first bean and second bean is there. Like here, order one is there. Be creating the first bean of this one, and after that, second bean should be created like this, and the third bean should be created like here. And here, this is some of the public domains we can configure like public and home and this whatever is required for JSON. This CSS or JSON and admin role time only we can accept that. What is happens? Okay, you can see later that what is the implementation, what is the error we are getting here. See in this HTTP security, HTTP security have authentication and this orders and this logout and login members. This whole implementation. But here some issue we are getting. Yeah, see what is the issues is there now currently. Okay, this one is duplicated. It's any alternative is there. Sense removed. Okay, that is removed. No issue. Any alternatives there? We can see that out. Yeah, give me 1 second. I have fixed these issues and come back. What is the issues here? Yeah, in the meantime, I'm passing the video. Yes, welcome back to this one. Like here, actually, simple things is there. Like a JWT filter is there, and this the implementation of this filter. Now we have written this filter implementation. So like we go through here. If you have this one, this is our own filter implementation. This one is per request, and this One second. Yeah, here this is encrypted password. The password should be encrypted, whatever is you are entering that. And here this authentication bean it will be created is based on this config. And here this order by implementation like class origin implementation like this security perspective which web domains we can accept, and this what are the methods we can accept like get and post authentication or this authentication contact type also we can write on here. Yeah. This is the history configuration, and here this filter implementation term security which requester should be public and which is not public, that is implementation we have it. And here also same, is the public and public access is there. What is the difference between this one security filter and chain and security filter here? This accelerator perspective, like we have accelerator parameters health check and all implementation. In this situation we can use this configuration for API. These are the configurations we can do that. And here this is any API calls like the public API calls from domains and all. It will be and here one more like any CSS and this images and this H2 console and all. These are the additions. These are the implementation. And if we are form login is there, this form login means it will be called login page and dashboard for by default, like dashboard is equal to true and login is true and login is there. This is the for login free login URLs, and this should be allowed, and logout, and here logout equal true and this implementation. Remember, and here this remember tag, like we can mention this any username and password. It will be click the remember, it will be saved to the server for that username and password. And access denied, this is the one. And we go through the other one more. Yeah, here I am returning into the one of the controller class here. We go for controller classes here. Auth the controller classes I have written here. Auth controller class yeah, basic annotations like create REST implementation, REST controller, and after that create a request mapping annotation is there. Like here, this is the request mapping annotation is there, and here we need to pass into the okay what the annotations is good, and here generate a required argument constructor how to return, and here this some of the dependencies required for this controller. Yeah, this is by default, like we have written the control of this required control argument annotation. This in this situation it automatically create the constructor only for that. And here two methods so I have written like login and okay. This is the login post implementation. I have two it, and here first response entity request body. Here I'm passing this request value. Yeah. Request value some string provided. No. Okay, this is the one for request login request, and this one setter getters I'm adding the here setter getters Lombok. This okay validation packages I have not implemented. That is the issue here. You can see the validations here in this pom.xml. So we go through the pom.xml. Validation is there. Give me 1 second. Actually, what are the dependencies that validation dependencies? Yeah, here this is the validation. Spring starter validations is there. We can mention here. And then we need to rebuild the application. So two options like here rebuild the application. Then we need to go for controller class, and this port is required here. There is not an issue. It should be build application. You see, still have some issues. Okay, we can import the packages. Okay, this is the it's good. Here everything is good. I'm building application again. Yeah, it's a build is successfully done now. Okay, auth security I have written that is good on this test API for implementation. This is the controller class. The test API controller I have written. This API have I need to check the username, passwords, and securities and all. Like okay, this is code implementation. This import packages I can do like okay. This is correct only. And map also I have written good. Second, I refactor the code. Auto imports and packages is there. Yeah, it's imported everything required. Yeah, Alipay, this is the map, and this admin only. It's good only. And here web controller. Yes, web controller. We have to written the one web controller here. UI page should be use this controller. Here, this is the controller class. This based on that, we have to return this class, this HTMLs markup language. This sessions. I will go through that. Here, template folder. In this template folder, we have okay, first home.html file. One more one. First of all, login HTML file. Okay, in this login HTML file. Okay, this is the small code of this one. Like it's asking on my username and password and checkbox for reminder, and it will be submitted to the home page. In this home page, where is returns the home page here? Yeah, it will be on the home page. It will be returns the home page here. That a home. Here access denied. This okay. Is any access denied in this situation? Okay, it's like 1 second, one more time. Okay, in this access HTML file, how to return this access denied? We don't have access that. So cross check the spelling. Oh, it should be spelling is wrong, or it will be not picked into the here. Yeah, this name should be required for this one. This time refactoring the code. It is good. Home is done, and here one of the dashboard also there here. No, this dashboard also we have to create a dashboard dot HTML file. Okay, just a sample one I have written. Okay, here dashboard page it will be open. Okay, here configurations level. Actually, I have to load the some of the temporary data configuration. I'm returning into the this temporary configuration now. Create config and here data required constructor is there. It's good only. And here main required beans to be configured. And here okay. And here I'm returning one of the other class data bean. Here after that command lines command line runner is there, and it will be send the method here, and we call this method into the here, and return the argument and label this there. Second, I cross check this implementation is good or not. Okay, and set value getting into here. Yeah, everything is good. This role value already known. Offset the issue here. Offset by name. What is this one? Oh, here option is required. When I run the application, it will be called this bean, and it will be stored into the some of the data for H2 database. For that, find by bean, it should be same to the database. This app, these two users, it will be same to the database, and it will be used for our application. And here user service, I have to return this one. Yeah, here user service is there. Is user service. I have the boilerplate code. Okay, just I'm putting the packages. That's all. No fancy work. See here to pre-authentication. Pre-authentication time like as admin. Suppose you are logging with admin. Pre-authentication it will be pass here, and here application dot application dot principal dot username equal to username state. It will be coming like whatever is passing on user, this validating on that one. And here this is application dot user dot value. This user have user this object have username is there. That is username. It will be validated. And this is also same like um, return object. Return object dot user dot here this return object like we whatever is passing on what is returns the object based on that return values, it will be validated into the application username. Yeah, like good to go. We can debug the code, and we can explain you one by one. Just I will go through the demo first of all. Build the application. Yeah, it's good. I'm starting the application like by using mvn import runner. Okay, it's running the application. Yeah, it started application. Everything is good. And here this console, I need to open the database for 8080 default port and not modify into anything like here. And here this console is good. And here what is there on application.yml file for a username, database name. Okay, this is the URL we have to return here. Okay, this URL we need to pass here and paste the connection. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Its connection is done, and here username and password. There's some issues there. Let's see what's the issue. Okay, we can pass the admin. Yes. See, let's see what is the logout page. What as I have written, see here control plus. Okay, logout page is not there. That is a problem here. Okay, here logout page is there. That logout HTML file. We have to add documentation. So in the meantime, I'm copy paste into this one into the here, and this is the what is the not required form equal to logout. Logout form is there, and it's already there. Logout page. One second. login is there and dashboard is there. Oh, here is the logout is there. Okay, but here dashboard is the login page. I have to call the login page. Everything is cool, and here our applications time is logout is there, like public string login out, like here you have to write on the package. Okay, and here this is the one, and here it did get mapping. I have to write the logout. Okay, this is logout page. Nothing happens here. Actually, here I have extra packets. That is the issue here. That is everything is cool now. It's working, and I have to run the application. Okay, now I'm going to log in here. Okay, it's login, and admin is the username, password is there. It should be open the dashboard is there, and the logout page also it's open here, and admin also it's open fine. And here, okay, here H2 database. Okay, we have to connect into the H2 database here. We need to pass the URL for that. Yes, here I have added one of the configuration here. Let me come here and this some of the implementations like here this data source. So this element is wrong. That is the issue. We got it, and now I able to connect the database here. If I refresh this one, if I go through one more time, okay, here this is on the DB security. DB is connected and connection is successfully. And here this is the this one. And here I'm checking the some of the data. It's clear. This is data is there, and users also is there. Users actually password is encrypted, and this username is like admin and user. See, admin is password, and user is the password is there. And here this roles it's by default here. This roles and all how we can execute it. It will show here. Okay, I'm canceling this one first of all. Closing this, and here I have run the application now. If you see the application, see here, this is the DB queries is will be executed when the starting time here. Why it happens this in certain scripts and all, we have to implemented this service layer. Initial loading services there, yeah. Here in this initial loading service, this admin and this administration and this username set be stored into the database when starting time something. Why? Because we are using an H2 database. That why it will be load the data by default. Okay. Now application is good now, and here I have to click into the login page here, and here admin is their password, and I'm clicking on this one. It's successfully login here, and I log out, and here logout is done. User, and here should be password. Okay, and successfully login into the user and password also here. This is the basic application here. If I call any other things like see authentication service. Okay, 1 second. This the login. It will become here the request calls, and this API.public user. You can check this API implementation now. Okay, authentication implementation, how we can implement that in the application implementation. We have admin, and admin is correct. And here, this is the annotation, how configure into the remaining things. I'm closing this, and through Postman, I'm opening the Postman here. I'm hitting the DB here. Okay, what is there? Okay, we should be post mapping here, and here we need to pass into this one. Okay, and it will call the post mapping, and this is the implementation. What is the username and password you are passing? Oh, okay, this whole username password we get here, and here this is okay. We can debug the code step by step. See, authentication is done. It will be successfully done. If is any fail, it will be all this catch method, and this authentication issues should become clear. And when I go for next one, okay, we get that based on this user one. We get the credentials like here is the password and username we got now, and get the token by using this user ID. User ID, it's passing here user details, and here passing here. If you go through this code, um, yeah, here this user details, you got it. User details, whatever is their information. This authentication roles and all implementation is there, and we can go through the step by step here. Indication, authorization, this roles and all. Okay, this date, current date, and expiry date. Okay, and it's finally this building the JWT object. Okay, that claims we got it here. This is what are the claims is this username and you got, and now current time and expiry time. Expiry time should be 1 hour. Like here, yeah, it should be expired on so and so time. Current date and yeah, expiry time is there. This is the one, and current time is there. It's a 1 hour time. It will be done, and you go for this script, and yeah, this is correct, and we'll be back to the what is the exception. We got it. Let's see. What is the issue here? This authentication issue. Mhm. Mhm. Give me 1 second. I come back this implementation. Yeah, I will explain you this API calls like here. First API call is there like API auth login is there. In this auth login API call, we are passing into the post mapping and this raw data and username or password I am passing here. It will be called the controller here. It should be called this login page. When I hit this one, it will come into the here. Okay, I will explain the debug points and how it's implemented on all. See here, this authentication manager should become here, and this whatever is username is passing, it will be coming here. And yeah, this is inside that API configurations here, and we call this method to our implementation. Yeah, it will be called check. Give me 1 second. I will check this authentication manager. Where is returns our authentication manager? Here, in this our custom implementation is there. Okay, here is custom implementation is not there. Which one is calling show you? And if you go for here, this is the implementation. This is how one method is there, authentication method is there. This authentication method, okay, suppose I go for any authentication method here, or provider manager, some authentication manager, we check the DB. Here one of the user services there is in this user service, it calling or not, we can check that information. Username, we calling this authentication or not, and here custom authentication, load the all DVs here. Okay, load the implementation when the application is starting time. Okay, here it will call, suppose I am passing an username password here. This based on this username password, it will be password encrypted token. It will become here. When I hit this debug point, how we can do, like here, this is doing maybe when I go for here username and password and credentials, so it's a password is there. This is the object should be generated, and it will be passing here already predefined here. When you load the applications time, it will be load this whole username and passwords. Okay, now it's calling authentication. It will be check the data. This username is exist or not. Username password is exist or not. If is exist, if is not exist, it will be pass the value. This bad credentials value, it will be invalid credentials and all we can get. Yeah, then we'll get the username here based on this service. So it will be called this service here. This service is implemented on our custom service here. This is the service. So it will be passing a username, and it will be hit the DB, and it will be get the data. If you see the console, it will be hitting the DB here already. Now back to here. So we got on username, password, and this credentials, like authorizations also will get this data. See, after that, we need an ID, this token value. How we can get this token value? It's a generated value is there. Here we are passing an username and password. This username password. Yes, 1 second. I'm going on step over. Like next steps. Next steps. You can go. It will get the username and this first name and last name. Yeah, finally, JWT builder is there. This builder based, it will be generating on this token. If you see the token here, this is the one token which will be generated. If you this one, yeah, here this is the token should be generated token value. This signature value and this user and this whole information is there on this the token. Okay, and yeah. Okay, under this JWT token, we are passing in response here. So suppose here token we assign this into the token, and it will be returns the UI. Okay, now I'm moving to the next step. It will be go for UI. Let's see. It's generated where this token is generated. This token we got it, and I'm passing into the dummy values like. Here password I'm passing on wrong value. What is the output we are getting? We can see it will be fail here. It not validate internally. Yeah, we got it. This exception should be got it. Okay, this one we can customize it by using like our own customization. We can write down like we can call the DB service layer and check the DB if exist or not. If it exists, that username password is exist or not. This whole validation we can do later implementation. I will explain you that is also. Okay, this is the first API. It will be called. Next, just I'm getting on this data first of all. The token is I need. Okay, this is the token. We got it now, and here based on this token, we need to validate it to username and username. It's valid or not. If we go for here, API user me. See here, we need to select it to the authorization, and this authorization type we need to select, and that authorization token we need to pass here. See here, it will be passing this value, and when I hit this one, it will get the user is there. Okay, that is debug point. I'm not enabled. Okay, it will call the notify me. Oh, where is that? Okay, here. Yeah, this should be called here. It should be called get username passwords. Okay, we got the username, and this authentication principle is there. User data. We pass into this API user me is there. This is the one. We get the user details here for the coming into the here. See, I need to explain this into the some filter implementation, how it's implemented or not. Okay, here when I hit into this one, it will call the filter implementation. Just I have added to the debug point here, and here authentication we got it. In this authentication, here we got it the token value, whatever is we are passing into the through Postman. The token value, based on the token value, I get the username here. That is implementation I have written into the here. And now I got the token here, separate into the 07. So that banner one is removed here, and it should be passing into this this one. Second here, get the username based on claim. This username should become here. Okay, here you will get this one, and it's apply the claim, and it will be resolved. After resolve, it will be returns the username here. Okay, we got the username here. See, this is the username we got based on that token value. We got that one. Okay, that user, whatever is user is there, that user we need to assign into the this value to. We get this value based on this database call. We get this user details and get this value. Token is validated. Okay. Here the token it's passing on token and username. It should be valid or not. We can check here. This validation is done. After that, here username and is expired or not. This token is expired or not. This DB is okay. This username is okay. And here it's expired or not. We can check before and current date. Okay, we validated into this validation, and after that this authentication should be passed, and its authentication also set into this one. And after that, um, here request parameter we have the information now, like in security context also it will be set into this authentication. All now it will be hit into this me method, and here we get the user credentials that is passing into the uh, before filter implementations. Filter class we have passing that values. That value we get here. Okay, this is the user based implementation. And, it will be user. We got it now, and here. Okay, this is done, and we go for one more um, admin. This is admin username password. We got it now. This should be called. This is also calling on filter. Now in this filter, username password it's null. See here, it's a username. Username is password is null. Why authentication we are not passing into the that value, like here this header information we are not passing. It is dummy here, and this why username or password is wrong. This username is password is wrong. We cannot execute anything like so directly you can pass into the whatever request is coming into the front end. Okay, now we got into the login page, and this login page validation is everything is done. Then it will get the username, and based on that username, token generation should be done. Same process for username, user, and admin user also. Finally, we got it. This token implementation, we got it now. In this token, we can pass into this security price, like this security type. And here also, we can put the table point here, security, where is the implementation is there? Is here. Okay, we got username password. The security password should be called here. Before calling on this filter should be called, where is that filter implementation? Yes, this is the filter should be called here. You can see that. Okay, see here token also it should be validated and this token should be generated. Yeah, it's here this authentication key we got it. That why it happens. Yeah, this is the one here. This is the implementation is done. Same as a CLI, so we have implemented this implementation, and yeah, we can check on CLI how we can implement and all without Postman here. Like this application is running fine, and see here, this is the authentication. No such method is not found. This public method is not there. Hello method is that is correct. No issue. No such method is there, and yeah, here. Sorry, actually this is the one we get passing. Like here, we got the token here. After the token, or the token we need to pass into this uh, notify me and authorization. Like here, I will menu. After that, this token is there. And here, okay, okay, we got the user here. See, like terminal, and the same as admin also. Like we need to pass into this values here admin and admin. Then it will be generating to the new token admin, and here also admin is there. Okay, we got a new one, and here URL is totally different. That URL. Yeah, one second. I'm copying into the here. We need to pass the admin. Okay, then it will be admin should be come here. Some issue is there, like we have to pass this one. Sorry, like this. It is the issue. No such directory is not found. Something is wrong. Yeah, we got the response here. This parameters command line is particularly if you modify, if you did in small mistake also, it not work out. Something is missing, like here to here, some space, something is missing. Okay, that is the main problem. It's working fine as per expected. Yeah, this is the basic information of this project and all. Like we can, this is sample application. We can customize by using it's some like a login method we can customize, and this some of the implementations like this is UI pages and all this and this test methods and all this filters also we can handle this one. Here it's a filter. I written the simple logic only, but in live application we have written the more things. Thank you for watching my video. Yeah, please subscribe and share the videos for my. It's a boost up by make a new videos. Thank you for watching this. Yeah, have a nice day.